All right. Now, who are you?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
I'll have to think about this. Farewell for now. And hello you.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
So, what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kalsharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old tides fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
What happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
You're quite lucky to have done so well.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear news from Lyrium that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Heard any other rumors?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
You know, I didn't ask. You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Lyrium, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Blood isn't all that important. I mean, I'm speaking as a Grey Warden. Of course, I don't know anything about blood or blood rituals or anything of the like.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been Lyrium addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
I know exactly what you mean, but...
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Yeah, I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it all. I mean, of course it is better.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
You know what? Let me see what your wares are.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
And maybe I have something to sell to you. But first, let me get those health poultices. And Lyrium potions. Interesting that you have those. And, I mean, it's totally not suspicious that I buy any. I mean, that... Just in case, I mean... Anything else? Don't know if I'm going to need those anytime soon, but maybe not wrong to have a few of those in my pocket, or rather my backpack. Anything I can sell to you? Steel axe, steel daggers, yeah. Magic stuff, who's going to need a magic stuff? Anything else? Bronze symbol of Andraste. No one's going to need that. Anything else? Oh, you got an Alistair doll. And you got a backpack. Chastity belt. Butterflies. Scented soap. Sure, I guess scented soap is useful. Sugar cake. Rotten onion, yeah. I had a lot of those as a child. Now thickened cap. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for now. Anything else for now? No, not really.
Hello.
Maybe
The
some
boy's a bit
enchanting?
simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Yeah, sure, I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
A rune. Electricity damage. I mean, better than nothing. Nice. How about you? You would enjoy that Alistair doll,
I
right?
am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Maybe
A
some
fine
jewelry.
gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
Silver bracelet is maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah, sure. Golden scythe. Don't think you will enjoy that, but hey. Oh, I do have a belt for you. Might add up.
I await your command.
So life in the wilds must have been lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
But you eventually left?
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
I can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Why do you have bottles of blood? Ah, never mind. So, right now,
Indeed.
I want to check how things are back home. Let's go to Lyrium.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Back alley justice, missing in action, find a sextant, something about low gain, desperate haven, and skin deep. Alright. Hello Templars, I'm totally not an apostate.
Magic exists to...
Oh, wait, where are you going?
Puppy!
No, you can't keep him.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Oh, hello. Oh, another dog.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Tell me
The
more.
collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Sure, I'll take a look at these
Thank you, my
requests.
friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Blood, some are missing, and some scrolls. Alright.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
How do you know I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Is the market district really that
The
bad?
lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they
The
worse?
bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers.
But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Actually, do you need any
What?
help?
You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
Okay, what do you need me to
The
do?
name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
What else we got here? Oh, what's this?
As you wish. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
Tell me about
You're
Wade.
obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Herin. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you force me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop.
Who's in charge here?
I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy.
No. Sorry, Herin.
Okay, let me see what you have for sale.
Certainly.
Anything I need? Also, those aren't really great pieces of armor. They're all generic. Nothing higher than red steel. No. What do I have to sell to you? Nothing really. Maybe this. Yeah. Just so there's some business here. Let's check the alienage.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
This should be easy enough.
Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. Oh, by the way. Okay, to the alienage.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
But I'm from the alienage.
You might not want to say that too loudly. Your kinfolk aren't exactly popular at the moment. They were rioting, killed the Earl's son. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendin Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Okay. Wait. That's the home of that scholar the knight told me about. Hello? Ah.
Yes? What are you doing here?
Actually, I was looking for Brother Genitivi, but who are you?
My name is Waylon. I'm the assistant of the scholar Brother Genitivi. This is his house.
I mean, what can you tell me about Brother Genitivi?
He's an eminent scholar and researcher who serves the Great Chantry. When you first came in, I was hoping that you had news of Brother Genitivi. Wishful thinking, it seems.
Has something happened to Brother Genitivi?
I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. Genitivi was on the trail of the urn of sacred ashes. I fear he has gotten too close to the truth.
Have you tried searching for him?
Personally? No. He told me to stay here, that he would be back very soon. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
Where did you send them?
Don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Just tell me where you went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
Okay. I'll head for
Good
that
luck.
inn.
May you find the answers you seek.
Okay, but maybe there's more to find here. There's a book. Trial of Andraste, maybe some other documents. Another book. Worship of Dragons. Maybe a
What are you
study
doing?
or so?
You're not supposed to go in there.
I just wanted to look for any other clues on where Brother Genitivi might
I'm
be.
sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
Listen, I could find more clues to Genitivi's
I
disappearance.
said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
Come on, you're hiding something. I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Whoop. And there we go. Alright.
Weapons at the ready.
Directly. I'll prove.
Oh. Actually, while I'm at it. Let's put these here. Anything else? No. Village of Haven. And
Right.
Well, yeah, that was to be expected. What else do we have here? Interesting.
There is no fool like a drunken fool, so Mother once told me, and 'tis still true.
What can I get you, stranger?
Have you heard any
Thank
rumors?
the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Loghain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. Anything else you need?
Heard any other
I hear
rumors?
tell they held a funeral in Lyrium for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else you need?
Let me see what
Right,
you have.
I'll show you around.
Yes. Sure. Health poultice recipe. Or greater health poultice recipe. Both would be nice. Can I afford both? I can sell you this. Statuette. Who needs a statuette? If I were to sell this... But I might be able to use that later. And it is quite alright. This may be less likely, but yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. Guess I'll have to settle for this one. Distillation concentrator, elf fruit, sure. So what can I make? So I can make this. What about you? You can make those. Sure. While I'm at it. And also your tactics here, using too many health potions actually. Let's make it like this. Trying to lock pick this would be a bit weird. Is there something here? A book. Just reading this doesn't hurt anyone.
As you wish.
Who are you talking to? Okay, an empty chest. Let's take all of what's not inside.
This should be easy enough.
No one look, please. Oh, okay, no one has to look, I guess. Anything there? Crimson ores? Blackstone liaison?
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is this something I could do for
I
you?
represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Sure, I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
As you wish.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh yeah, this seems like a great place with the skull over the door. Oh. Something to read. And more to read. Anything else? Yeah, you know.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Yeah, sure. Show me what you got. Lyrium potions. But who would buy those? I mean, if there's a Circle mage in the area, or on some mission or so, sure, that makes sense. But other than that, who would buy a Lyrium potion? Oh, Lyrium dust. And it's red. Okay, good to know. Lyrium is red. Frost rock, fire crystal could of course be nice. That's a nice staff. But, I mean, again, just like with the Lyrium potions, who would buy a staff if they're not a boss hit or something? Now, runes are different. And those are some nice runes. Got no ale fruit, and I still don't have anything great to sell. Yeah, Ring of Ages, that's nice. I want to have that at one point. Yeah, never mind. Maybe another time. What do we have here? Something to sell later? Interesting. Nothing here. There's one more chest. Longsword. Meh. Nothing special. All right.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Login charges against the wands are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
Use your wits. The wands would never help the Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Sure.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
One of those doors.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you, but your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Hello there.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's try this pearl. Let's see how this goes. Book. Because that's a place of learning, obviously.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brazen. Someone needs to put you in your place.
Right.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Listen, nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him
Now,
one.
and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Never mind you. What else we got here? A wooden crate, and no one is looking. Not so much. Anything in here? Oh yeah, a chest. That I can't open. Something here? Maybe? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh. Knock knock. The griffins will rise again. Okay.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
Loghain framed the Grey Wardens.
For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a warden.
Okay. What do we got? We got this. We got this.
Said something wrong here.
And let's hope.
Armed engagers, ready for action.
Oh, no. No, no. That's bad.
On.
That's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah. Who's got the circle? You do.
This should be easy enough.
Let's finish this.
Okay, that was a one. Let's try a Mind Blast. That works.
They'll never know what hit him.
Okay, what else can we try? You could do a Mind Blast.
Show me what you've got.
Hopefully you do not fight
There goes my dog.
as poorly as you smell.
Only one shall stand. Victory shall be mine.
Okay, down to 2. This is manageable.
Is that all you've got?
Alright.
This should be easy enough.
Direct.
and dangerous. Ready for action. Look at this mess. I love it.
Hurry.
Time for some fun. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me. On. Let's make this quick,
Come
shall
on.
we? This should be easy enough. Only one shall stand.
Blast!
Just a little bit, and there.
Time for a little clean.
Come on. Yes.
Excellent.
Prove.
As you wish.
And are not well paid. That was really clumsy. That needs to work better another time. Anything for you? I don't know.
This
No.
should be easy enough.
Alright, let's return to the market for now. Oh. Or not. What do we have?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are
Why
about
do
to
you
get
have a
messy.
different uniform
Enemies.
now? This looks lower grade than what you had before.
Approaching. On.
Did I cast this twice somehow? Looked like it.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action. It's either you or me. It isn't going to be me.
An order.
Okay.
Time for a little
Try this one. And now it's getting bad. Okay, what can we do? Can we make something? Not really. But I could use venom for a change. Dang, why don't I have any more grenades or something? Dang it. This will be bad.
Direct me.
Have at you.
Come on, I'm stunned.
Run while you can.
Let's get started.
Very well. Battle I see.
Okay. At least their numbers are getting thin as well.
Let us end this.
Here we go.
while you can.
Another one down.
Time for some fun!
Let's finish this.
You're mine! No mercy!
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Okay.
Right.
An axe. Oh, 2 gold. Another health poultice. Frost rock. Nothing else. A level up for you. Cone of cold. That's something I really want. Anything? Something up here? No? Nothing. Okay. Had to check.
As you wish.
Yeah, let's get back to the market. Again. Or not. Again. Alright, what do we have? Oh, hello there. Don't mind me.
Hurry. You will learn to fear me.
Okay, that was 1. Nope.
Yes?
They'll never know what hit him.
Okay.
Weapons at the ready.
Direct me.
Time for a little cleanup.
You. Cannot win.
There goes my poor dog. Whoops. But even so, they are a bit separated from each other.
This should be easy.
Uh-oh.
No?
Nope.
It is too much.
Too late. That was bad. That was really bad. Resisted. At least you didn't resist that one. Ah, Morrigan. I think you need armor.
Let's get started.
Are they stuck? Maybe I can get you from up there.
Very well.
Well, 2 of them.
Less fighting! More dying, blast you! This should be easy enough.
Am I not attacking?
Direct me.
As you wish. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me!
I see.
Show me what you've got.
I see.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
And a level up for my dead dog.
Begin the
Oh, there's more.
onslaught.
Oh, there's actually a lot more.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine.
Dirty.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, and yes.
Very well.
They'll never know what hit them.
Run while you can.
Let's get started.
Anyone else? Yes?
This should
No?
be easy enough.
Maybe? Can I finally loot?
Right.
And get my dog back? You need more constitution. Anyone else? Anything else? Here's a chest that I can't open. Anything up here? Yes, no, maybe. Just an exit.
Let's get started.
So, third attempt to go to the market. And there we go. Hello, you. And back to you.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
You mean a few more dead mercenaries? Yeah, sure. Why not? Another tavern brawl. Let me see. There they are.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
There have been complaints about you.
Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
What exactly have they done?
They glare at my patrons. They're loud. They're rude, and they smell.
Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Now.
We are veterans of many battles. What are you to us?
You know, hundreds have died in my wake. You're just a number to me.
Well, we were just leaving. Yes, Ors, we go to the docks.
Good.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
3 gold. Not too bad. I mean, it does add up. Hello, kitty. Hello, puppy.
This should be
Where
easy
do we
enough.
go from here? There's refugees, there's civil war, there's Ban Lawrence land. Okay, let's stop that. Oh. Or not.
Enemy.
Well.
He's approaching. Weapons at the ready.
Okay. Good start so far.
Very well.
Victory shall be mine.
Cross me and you shall pay! Oh, this should be good.
One down.
They'll never know what hit.
Yes. That was good.
Just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Resisted.
This quick, shall we?
I shouldn't attack so many at the same time. And my poor dog. Yeah, it's not worth it. Uh-oh. Let's try to heal you.
So be it.
Uh-oh. This might be bad.
Is that all you've got?
Stunning. Where's the stunning? But I can stun too. And I can get stunned too. Yeah. No, no, no. Come on. Resisted. That was not good. frick's sake. It began so good. Those stunts were what got me. Let's return. Let's go there. Okay, let's get in there.
Enemies approaching. Right.
Good so far.
Hurry. So be it.
Okay, one down. How much mana do I have? Enough.
Time for some blood.
Let's finish this.
Come now, defend yourself. Have at you.
2 down.
Right.
Go.
Let's try to get these down.
Come, you can do better than that. Fear is your weakness.
Okay, let's try.
Direct me.
Weapons at the ready. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Resisted. Stunned. Goodness me. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Yes. Got you. And now it's only 1.
Go. I see.
Royal Colors of Ferelden's former king. Elric Malarain, member of Kaelin's honor guard. Okay.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
Are you hurt? I got healing mention. And I tried to help.
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I totally recognize your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kalen, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Do you still have this key?
The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please. It's probably still there.
Do you think I should attempt to retrieve it?
If anyone can, it's you, Grey Warden. Ostagar's probably crawling with Darkspawn by now, and I'm afraid I would not make the journey. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kalen's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Wait, no, I got healing magic. Sorry?
As you wish.
Okay. You know what? Let's go to our camp for a moment. Heal some injuries for free. And maybe I got something to sell to you.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Yeah, show me what you got.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
So... Oh, this is nice. Feral Wolf Charm. Okay. Oh, I want those tomes. But I need this stuff first. You're my only source for Lyrium potions so far. This is a nice axe, but I can't afford it. Golden rope necklace. What else? A backpack. Okay, so some way I can get this backpack. Maybe I have to give up this Blooddrag armor. I mean, seriously, when will I ever use that? But this is a good shield. Can you use that on a silver ring? Is there anything else? This bow could be useful. I just... all these ingredients. 750. 2 more gold. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Indeed.
Okay, Lick Kilnhead. Docks. That's where Jenny TV went. And maybe someone else. Like... an abomination.
As you wish. Honor.
Okay, got you there.
This should be easy enough. Let's
Very
get
well.
started.
Begin the onslaught.
Resisted a lot.
So be it.
Resisted even Winter's Grasp. Oh, I gotta wait. Gotta wait with this one.
Weapons at the ready.
'Tis your time to die.
Again resisted. How resistant are you?
Direct me.
Resist.
They'll never know what hit him. Move and parry. Strike and kill.
Gotcha this time.
Let us end this.
Gotcha. You killed my dog twice. That's not fair.
Right.
Feldsparring. Oh, Reynold. Yeah. To the collective. Oh, wait. No, you did that. Deathroot. And more Deathroot.
How very fitting that they would build a prison for mages in the middle of a lake and make it look like a giant phallus.
Yeah, that looks painful for fellows. Like, Morrigan? Is that something I should know? Maybe? I don't know. Some sex. With not much in them.
On it.
Oh, one whole deep mushroom. Yeah, let's turn this in.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
1 gold. Place of power. 10 bundles of deep mushroom. Good that I just found 1. How much? 8. Oh, almost there actually. Oh, what's on elf fruit?
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Leather boots.
Let's get started.
A little bit of silver and copper. Let's talk to you later. Let's first get into this inn. Oh.
Yes?
Sorry to tell you, but your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I
Well,
can
hello
get for
to you too. Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
Okay, say, have you seen any suspicious activity around your inn?
Of course not. Why do you ask?
This inn isn't a trap, isn't it? You're trying to kill me.
I have nothing to do with any of this, I swear. They're listening to us, watching me. I can't speak openly. They're looking for anyone asking for this brother Genitivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights.
Who are these people watching you?
I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good.
I promise. This will be sorted out soon.
Goodbye, and make her turn his gaze on you.
Oh, but actually
Welcome back to the spoiled princess. How may I serve you today?
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Oh, firebomb. That must be some kind of cocktail. Shock bomb. Yeah, health poultices. Anything else? It's not awful, but... Oh, and she's a Lyrium. And Lyrium is red. Good to know. Do I have something I can give you now? Leather boots. That's a dagger. Golden rope necklace. No, that's for Morrigan. I could give it to Morrigan now. But nothing else that really interesting. Maybe the elf fruit. Toxin extract. You don't have any deep mushroom. Well, I'll get that. Now, I wanted to give you this.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
More magic. It's always good. Oh, hello there. Now to guess that radius right.
An order.
Well, I got 3. You are stunned. Again. Cultist leader, cultist reaver.
I should do it.
Oh, I got all of them. Let's try this.
An order.
Fear is your weakness. Here we go.
Okay, 1 is down.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action. On your guard. They'll never know what hit him.
Hmm? Oh, I'm stunned. I don't want to be stunned.
On.
Okay, down 2. And now this one is getting...
Let's get started.
As you wish.
This should be easy enough.
Okay, that's the leader. Now we're down to 2. Now we can handle this, even though a dog is dead.
Tear them apart.
And there's only one.
As you wish.
Now we can do this. That was a very long sword. And what about you? Why didn't you help? Ceremonial armor. And a little bit of coinage. So, now I'm going to talk to you.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Oraculars.
Oh? What was this about?
I'm actually here to bring you in for desertion.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Warden. Go. Tingling. On. Right. Hurry. Let's make this quick, shall we?
An order. So be it.
Weapon is at the ready. As you wish.
Yes.
You had it coming.
Why aren't you attacking? Or howling?
Only one shall stand.
Let us end this.
Here we go. Victory shall be mine.
An order. Let us end this.
Time for some fun.
Okay.
On it.
And one whole health poultice. Wow. Okay. Let's check some other places. Like Soldier's Pass. Or we could not. Hello? Can I help you in any way? Oh, there's some death root. Yes, that's nice. And adventurer leader. Do I have to talk to you? Or talk to you? Ah, there's some elf fruit. No? Yes? What about you?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn.
Ooh, Darkspawn. You don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim.
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Yeah, well, about that, I'm actually here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
All right. Yeah. See? No one needed to die for that. Some death fruit.
Right.
Some elf fruit.
This should be easy enough.
And now let's talk with you.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
A merchant? Out here?
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out. How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Maybe I can use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Sure, a personal golem. That could be useful.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Fine. So there's Honleith. Not too far away. This is even closer. And Redcliffe. But you know what? I want to look for elves. See if there are any trouble.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I'm a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
I see we have guests.
Yep, what he said.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zethrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Xanders. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
If I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
Good. Let's hope you don't forget it.
Anyone who would undertake such danger for our benefit would be remembered for it. Few have who are not one of our own.
You know, I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse even start?
That is a long tale I do not have the time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Okay, let me ask something else.
Go on then.
How do I find this Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Okay, I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
And Druil. This actually looks like a statue of Andraste. Same for this one, also Andraste. Oh, this looks interesting. God of the Craft. With horns. No one looking? No one looking. Please look away. Nothing to see here. Yeah. See, nothing happened. Oh, scrolls. What about you?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
But I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yeah, like some acid flasks. Health poultices, of course. Oh, Lyrium potions. And there's no Templar inside, right? 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 Acidic trap. Sounds interesting. Create a health poultice recipe. What do I have to sell? This. Elf root. And plenty of it. Sure. What else? Shapeshifter manual. Silver brooch. Maybe Morrigan will like that. Yeah, those recipes would be nice, but right now I just need items. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Another statue. Trickster and traitor. What else we got here? Oh, there's this Sarrow.
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
I would like that.
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire. I am Cyril, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
The keeper mentioned that.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
You think sarcasm is going to help? Do you?
Nothing will help us now. Least of all the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Sure, I'd like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell, and we were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
We were invaded by the humans.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
It's a war we started, so I'm told.
Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt. Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes, tell me.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees, grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
So there are many spirits in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
And this Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age, as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
Okay, thank you for everything. But for now, that's all I need.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Who's Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Come on, there must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Can't hurt, can it?
Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Who's the goddess of love?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, right? Kevin mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter where he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
What was that? Wait, what did you give me? Tale of Lyrium. Ah, right. And Morrigan. Come on. Do I have something for you? Maybe the silver brooch will cheer you
A
up.
fine gift.
Oh, yes, it will.
You have my thanks.
And I got a level up. Alright. Alright. And no specializations are available. Okay. What can I do? Spell whips, no, not right now. Force field. There I could go to a death cloud, but no. I want a little bit more firepower right now. And I go for lightning. And yeah. Merchant. Weren't you the one guy that told me you're not a merchant? What about you? Can I help you?
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you?
Actually, everyone has been quite accommodating.
We welcome our brethren, even if they have forgotten the old ways. That is our charge, after all, to keep the old lore alive until we can bring it back for all. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain.
You don't bother me. Just tell me about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest, if I go there.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Alright. More elf fruit. More elf fruit. But I think for now, I'll leave you here. Go back to the camp. Maybe clean up my inventory as good as I can. Maybe can craft some stuff. I don't know. And then maybe check up somewhere else what the situation is. But yeah. Let me see. Bodan, what do you have for me?
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
What do I have for you? Show me your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I got almost no money. I'll keep that for now. Do I really have nothing? Nothing. 28 flasks. Concentrated distillation agent might be useful as much as I can afford, which is 1. Okay, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea. I also still don't have any boots or gloves for you. So yeah. Not ready for this yet. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. Maybe we can talk a little bit more with Morrigan.
I await your command.
You know, I'd like to discuss something personal if you don't mind.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
You know, never mind. Alright. Yeah, let's take a break here.